Test career, we're gonna... Why can't I resume it? Alright, well, we'll just hit play. Here we go. Alright, just check the challenges, see what the next challenge is. If we go... Oh, Earth is gone. Have we done everything on Earth? Wait, where's Earth? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Hey, before you do any of that, look what I can do.
Okay, so high Earth orbit is our last objective on Earth, and then moving to the moon, we have moon orbit, moon landing, and then moon tour. Okay, so that's, moon orbit and moon landing should be fairly simple. The moon tour is not going to be easy, but we'll see what we can do. The captured asteroid, crash into the surface of the captured asteroid. Oh, I thought you had to recover something. How does it actually register that? Anyway, alright, so we'll do that, and then the captured asteroid land on the surface of the asteroid, and then return safely. Okay. Oh, wait, all these actually have then land safely, then land safely, then land safely. Okay, I see. Alright, so, let's aim for... I've got a powerful liquid rocket engine. So do you know what? I'm gonna quickly re-enable chat and make sure that YouTube's actually working. There we go. Now, if you guys talk to me, I'll actually see it. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, we'll do this. Wait for the game to buffer. There we go. Alright, test career, play. And, so what we're gonna do is, because I've got a powerful liquid rocket engine, I'm actually gonna go ahead and aim for the moon in one of the least efficient trajectories possible. Basically, what I intend to do here is I'm going to go up. I'm going to... No, I actually want a new rocket this time. So let's go... We need the capsule, obviously. We need the parachutes because we intend to return. We need the heat shields. We need that. We need a fuel tank. And we need an engine. Is that enough to get us back to Earth, do you think? You know what? Actually, I reckon it is. Alright, so now we'll do this, and we'll go 1, 2, and 3. I'm assuming that this engine can lift that. It actually can. So, do you know what? I'm actually going to do one of these, because that's still powerful. That still gives me a good thrust-to-weight ratio. Then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put one of these on it, because this is a very powerful engine that gets a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.01. Which is alright, because what we're going to do from there is... Let me just move this out of the way. We're going to put some solid rocket boosters on it. In fact, we'll put some large ones on it. So we'll do that. We will grab the large solid rocket booster. We'll put it there. There, that works. Now we'll put some nose cones on it. Perfect. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you think this rocket will give us the thrust-to-weight ratio we need to land on the moon? Or not land on the moon, sorry. We can't land on the moon yet. I realized I forgot to do something, and that is... What did I forget to do? Oh. Excuse me, I apologize. I want to test and see if this will work in careers, so let's put a fuel tank there, grab that engine, grab that fuel tank, and just put them on like that. Oh. You're a simple man. CSFS Live in the homepage, and you click. Glad to hear it. Love this game. Alright. Let's go ahead and try this. So we will go ahead and light that first, then we'll light these. Then the next thing will be to disconnect the boosters. You have been noticed, you're correct. Then we'll stage that and light that engine. Then we'll stage that and light that engine. And then from there we stage that, and then we stage that. There we go. Perfect. What's the game called? It is Spaceflight Simulator. Is your name just Furry? I apologize if I'm wrong on that, but it looks like your name is just Furry. Alright, think we should be set now, so let's go ahead and launch. Let's see how much we have. I'll put me there, throttle up, turn the engines on, light that engine, and light these ones, and we're off. Here we go. Alright, so we are going to space. Our goal is to get into an orbit around the moon and then come back. But we're kind of doing it in an inefficient way, because what I intend to do is kind of... we're going to get into a high Earth orbit first, and then we're going to... SRBs run out too early. Well, career mode, they're not supposed to. Is it free? There is a free version, Furry. The SRBs do run out quite quickly. I think that's just career mode. We don't even have SRBs in... Oops. Okay, can't throttle down. We'll keep it at 100%. Playing the free version. I am not playing the free version, unfortunately. I do own a few of the expansions for this. I'm not using any right now, I don't believe. I think you can access career mode in the free version. I could be wrong. Hello, Arkanic. How's it going? Alright, let's keep angling over because it looks like we're not going to get much upness, much verticality on this stage. But our next stage has plenty of thrust-to-weight ratio, so we'll do fine there. I'm kind of hoping, by the way... Good, what about me? I'm doing quite well. It's chilly outside where I'm recording. And by the way, yes, I am outside, so I do apologize if you hear wind or if my voice kind of cuts out. I also noticed watching through the last live stream that it's kind of jittery, so I apologize for that. I'm actually not sure how to fix that. Excuse me, I apologize. But, you know, it should be fine. I hope this is watchable. In America, I actually am, yes. Alright. But the next stage, and in fact I should be able to bring this down now. Yes, in fact I can bring it down quite a bit. There we go. Alright, I might actually want more... Yeah, I want to be going more up, don't I? Alright, we'll aim up. Like 30 degrees. Yeah, it's cold. Arrow covered up the temperature. Ah. Oh goodness, oh wow, I'm burning up, aren't I? 145... Ooh, we might actually burn up here. That'd be new. I've never burnt up on ascent before. Oh, okay, throttle up. Yeah, this is not going as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so maybe I need more vertical with the first stage, then this stage just go all the way sideways. Separate the capsule before it's too late. It doesn't actually matter. There's no one in the capsule, so... To hear I'm doing well. Thank you, Arkanic. Glad about that. Glad to hear that you're doing well as well. Yeah, there's no one in the capsule, and it doesn't actually matter if I return. Reverting flights is just on all the time. You can't turn it off. Can you turn it off? Do you know what? I've never checked this before. Let's go ahead and check. You cannot. And I'm not going to unlock cheats either. I am no longer burning up. I had noticed that. It's good. It's good. We're not burning up anymore. Okay, so we're actually going to point almost fully sideways now. We're going to point very, very sideways. Doesn't the capsule description say small capsule carrying one astronaut? I think it does, but astronauts are not in the game yet. In the future, I think they intend to add it, but it's not in the game yet, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we're in space. All right, point down. And actually throttle back. Okay, let's see what our orbit is. Our orbit kind of sucks. In fact, hang on. It's actually good if I want a high Earth orbit. All right, so we'll go with that. We're out of fuel. Is a high Earth orbit 500 kilometers, guys? Is it 500 or 1,000? Because I need to know if I should light the second stage now. Or the... whatever stage I'm on. What's happening? I'm aiming for a high Earth orbit. And then hopefully... I don't think I'm going to actually have the Delta V for it. But the intent was to light out for the moon. 500 is good? Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead and separate that stage. We've got the engine already on. Let's go ahead and turn. So that we're on course. And that looks good. So let's warp around to here. Whee! I love that feature. I don't know when they added it, but it's so good. I just wish it didn't come with a huge downgrade in navigation, but I digress. Okay, let's actually time warp to the proper apoapsis. And from there, good, we'll light the engine and hopefully circularize. And, oops. Hey, there we go, we're in high Earth orbit. All right, how much fuel do I have? Ooh, not much. It is 57%. What do you guys think? Do you think that's orbit around the moon and return? 1.5 something? Yeah. Think the amount of fuel I've got is enough to get out to the moon and return back to Earth? Think that'll be safe? I'm kind of questioning it. Why Starline Nerd? My profile picture is Titanic or Olympic. It's actually Titanic. You can tell by the bridge wings. It's not a complete render. In fact, the ship is a lot more complete now. You guys are going to see that, by the way. Very, very soon. The render's getting very close to completion, and I really am looking forward to sharing it with you. So, yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing that as well, because I really enjoy modeling the ship. I could do maybe I should do a live stream of that. You guys let me know if that's something that you want to see. I do not have a proper workflow on it. It's very random what I work on. The intent of this mission is moon orbit. Either moon orbit or high Earth orbit. Depending on if I have the fuel. Do you know what? I'm gonna try to get into orbit around the moon. It's worth a shot. Okay, so let's see. When's the best transfer? Best transfer would probably be at Apoapsis, but then I'm doing a lot of work. I know I can target and navigate to the moon, but I kind of don't like it. At the very least, a flyby. I definitely have the fuel for a flyby that just doesn't give me any, like, additional money. You know what? Let's do it. I'm live streaming for the content, right? Let's do it. For the content. That is not the trajectory that I want. So let's go ahead and time warp around to a more believable trajectory. There we go. There we go. That's good. All right. Transfer window is there, so let's time warp to slightly before it. We'll go to... Oops, stop time warping. We'll go to here, time warp here. Oh, we're almost pointed perfectly, actually. There we go. Okay. Point us along it. So the navigation that I was kind of making fun of earlier, I am not buying Bitcoin Myth. In fact, I don't have any moderators. Do I have any moderators? No, I don't. If I had any, I'd ask them to kick you for that. Attempt to land horizontally on the moon if possible. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be possible. I will aim for a flyby, though, so let's go ahead and start burning fuel. Here we go. All right, bring the throttle back. Back. All right, we have an encounter. What's my orbit going to be at? It doesn't tell me. It used to tell you. Why did they change that? Crybaby, I'm not a crybaby. I don't want anyone buying into scams, to Smith. In fact, can I kick you from here? I can't. Sorry, guys. I'm afraid you might just have to put up with them until and unless they leave. I apologize for that. I'll get some proper moderators in next time I'm on my laptop. I'll mark a couple of you as moderators. Do you know what? I reckon I can get... Oh, I don't have that much fuel. Yeah, I don't have enough fuel to capture. That's a shame. Well, at least we'll go for the flyby at least. So we'll time warp up there. There we go. Enter the sphere of influence of the moon. And what's my orbit around the Earth? Ooh, I'm tempted to try to get into orbit around the moon. Do you know? Let's try it. Throttle up slightly. Okay. Oh. Oops. I got a message that's held for review. I'm assuming that's from DeSmith. Oh. Oh, what just happened there? I got an additional moon encounter. Ooh, that's fun. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, get into an orbit. Yay, we're in moon orbit. All right. Now I need to get out of moon orbit. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys' help. What's the most efficient way to leave the moon? Because I do not have much fuel. Is there a most efficient way to leave the moon, or am I just kind of trapped here now? YouTube doesn't let me interact with you guys when I'm in game. It's a shame. Trapped. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's here. The Smith is gone? Good. Right? We don't want scammers in the comments. Alright, let's start getting back to Earth from here. Ooh! Okay. If I'd been a little bit more... Well, no, I don't think I could have saved that. The message you sent was asking if I have a Discord server. I don't have a Discord server, but for right now, if you want to send me a friend request on Discord, it's Collector Fees, the same name as here. I don't remember if Discord requires the numbers anymore, but they're 7167 if you want them. Furry, I welcome that. Furry. Well, anyway, I guess we're trapped in a very high Earth orbit now, so this is good. Actually, maybe we'll encounter the moon again. Oh, we will. Okay, what's this gonna do? Oh, good. That is not a good orbit to be in. Also roast to Smith. Good. Don't know why YouTube is being weird. It's being weird because it's YouTube. Like, excuse me, I apologize for that. YouTube's always weird. Oh, I might get another encounter here. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. If I get another encounter, then that actually helps quite a bit. And no. Although, that's pretty much the path that I'm already on. So let's see what happens here. If I don't get a time warping out of here, I'm just gonna reset, go into high Earth orbit, get the funds from that by returning to the planet. That's the best way to do it. My goodness, that's violent Anglo-American productions. But okay. Moving on from that comment. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get a good trajectory back to Earth, so let's go ahead and... I'm going to revert to builds, because I did also leave a booster in orbit, which I don't like doing, so... We'll go with this rocket again. We'll try to get into a... Well, we'll aim for another high Earth orbit. In fact, do you know what? I reckon this rocket does... Give me a second. Yeah, it's SFS, so... Excuse me, my goodness. I apologize for the coughs. Like I said, it's cold, so... I reckon this will actually have the, Yeah, let's go. Let's try this. We're going to aim for the same trajectory again, and I'm just going to try to fly a little bit more efficiently. He is back. That's alright. Like I said, eventually I'll make some of you guys moderators. Enough of you watch consistently that it should be... Oh, no. Do you know what? I think I need that fuel tank for no other reason than it'll actually protect the engine. Or, actually, the other option is to take these and just move down, right? Because as long as they're around the top half of the boosters, it'll still push them out and away, so they won't, like, want to come back in and hit the rocket. Let's try that. Should add in an engine shroud with a fairing. I don't have fairings. I'm playing the career mode. Oh yeah, I should actually specify. I'm playing the career mode right now, so I only have a few things unlocked to me right now. In fact, this is the entire menu that I have unlocked. Do I have anything else? Oh, I do have 6 wide. All right. Interesting note for future rockets. I do have wider... Do I have fairings? Aerodynamics? Doesn't look like it. All right. Clip a 2x2 fuel tank into the engine. Yeah, that's what I'd done earlier. The thing is, do you know what? Let's do it again, and let's just see if the... I think the engine blew it up last time, but let's see. All right, light the engine, light the solids, and we're off. So we're going to start tilting over fairly immediately. There we go, and the solids are out of fuel, so we're going to ditch them. Oh no. I thought it would... Okay. Change it to a 2x1 if it gets blown up. I think it actually worked. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like it actually worked. I don't think it blew up. All right. There we go. Now that my staging is proper, let's go again. I forgot the #1 rule of KSP and SR2 and JNO and all the space games. Check your staging. And of course I don't. All right. Go. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's actually working. So there we go. All right. We're going to tip over slightly. I'm going to stop at 45 degrees because that gives me a good amount of horizontal velocity as well as up motion. What is my thrust to weight ratio right now? I kind of wish I could check it in flight, but it doesn't let me. Should clip some engines into the SRBs to make them fly out. I don't believe that works. Is my Discord the same name as my YouTube name? Yes, it is. Not Kleptrophes the human being, just Kleptrophes. CLEPTROPHESE. Long story behind that, but the long and short of it is it's a name I used on Minecraft Pocket Edition by just typing a bunch of random letters into my keyboard, and that was what I saw, so that's what I went with. That's what I just kept. I'm actually not going to tip over any more than this till this stage burns out, because I don't think it has a very good thrust-to-weight ratio. This engine's kind of disappointing me, to be honest. I thought it would be a lot more powerful. Anyway, still on our way up, and we still got quite a bit of fuel in this stage, so I guess, yeah. Let's just speed up time until we run out of fuel, I guess. 10 kilometers, tip over a little bit more. 15 kilometers, and out of fuel, go again. All right, in this stage I can actually throttle back a little bit so that it burns slightly more efficiently. In fact, I can throttle it back quite a bit. Yep, there we go. And we're still on our way up. In fact, let me check my apoapsis. It's almost out of the atmosphere, so let's start tipping over. Because as I mentioned in the previous stream, you want the orbit to be bubbly, and this orbit is not right now, so... Or you want your orbit, sorry, you want your orbit to be flat, not bubbly. Follow the angle, GUI, and the top. I have before. It actually is not great, Anglo-American Productions. It's a fairly good benchmark, but I mentioned in the previous stream, the better way to do it is to actually follow about half of what it tells you to be at. So when it tells you to be at 10 degrees, you want to be at 5 degrees. When it tells you to be at 15 degrees, you want to be at 7.5, which feels kind of wrong. Feels a bit strange, but it does work. So I figured that profile out working with the Falcon 9, and then I fairly quickly found out that it works with almost every other rocket as well. So I see your friend request. I'm not going to accept it during the stream because I've got some other things on Discord that I'm just not comfortable showing just yet. But I will accept it after the stream. Arcanic. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got info about the... This isn't going as well as I'd hoped. Tilt it up so that we get a little bit of up velocity. Good. Kind of want to ride the apoapsis and put us into orbit. There we go. That's going quite well. Okay, tilt down a little bit. Oops, not that far, not that far. Yeah, I went way too far. Okay, up. Oh, nope. Up. Okay, we're in an orbit, and we're actually going to go... We're in low Earth orbit. We're aiming for a high Earth orbit, so we're actually going to go all the way out. In fact, full throttle. Let's see where we get. Hopefully 500. Okay, good. And then actually once I get here, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to do something strange. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to fire my engine retrograde. I'm going to deorbit the spacecraft so that I can ditch the stage. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But it does get us some good clearance, so that's good. So that way, that stage will get deorbited, and there's nothing left in space. So my orbit looks nice and clean. That's basically that's my intention here. Let's warp to apoapsis and let's give this a go. Let's see what we can do. All right, and start burning. Here we go. There we go. We're in a high Earth orbit. That's a very, very ovular high Earth orbit. But you know what? It's an orbit, so. I'm actually not going to bother leaving the craft in orbit like I did last time. I'm just going to immediately go for deorbiting it. Here we go. All right. And just aim around and burn retrograde. There we go. All right, so we should get the funding from that at least. In fact, let's actually burn all of our fuel out so that we're going as slow as possible on entry into the atmosphere. And separate that, and let's see, what's the trajectory that we're going to be entering on? I want to go almost upside down. Here we go. Obviously, down and up are relative in space, but I think you guys know what I mean. There we go. All right, and just time warp to entry, I guess. Oops. Okay, we want to be... Oh, yeah, definitely want to be watching the capsule, because that was a bad position for it to be in. All right, aim down. We were going over 2 kilometers per second, so this is going to get hot. You can see the temperature down here. We've reached 3,000 degrees Celsius, which is already 1,000 degrees Celsius hotter than we were last time. It looks like we might reach 3,500. Nope, not quite 3,500, but over 3,400. That's a toasty capsule right there. Hello, the SFS Gamer. Good to see you. Higher re-entry temperature would get me more money. Do you know what? That's an interesting point, Anglo-American Productions, and I'll go ahead and test that later. New person watches the stream. Yes, they do. Yes, they... we're still falling rather fast, actually, over 100 meters per second, but not fast enough for me to be comfortable. So what are you doing? I am playing the career mode. Next goal is to light out for the moon, to hopefully land on it. If I want to get or a better liquid fuel engine, so yeah. Oops. 500, 400, 300. Drop the parachute there, just to be safe. Oh, there was a chat message that I missed. Ah, you're just saying okay. All right. Guys, I have noticed a few of you in chat. Please try to refrain from swearing in any way. There we go. Challenge completed. High Earth orbit. Let's go ahead and recover it. All right, continue. High Earth orbit gives us 25 million. We're into the Earth's atmosphere. I didn't get any money, so do you know what? I'm wondering if you might be right, Anglo-American Productions. How do I get a higher temperature? Is it... I think the best way is to kind of skip off the atmosphere, right? Is that right? I don't know. Let's go ahead and recover it, get those funds, and let's go back to the Space Center and see what we can unlock. More aggressive trajectory. Oh, more aggressive trajectory. So do you think maybe like going like straight down into the planet? Something like that? Okay, research and development. What can we afford? This costs 75 million. Oh, I've only got 25 million. I can unlock nothing. I just did a better rocket. Okay. Build a new rocket. Let's start fresh. So we're going to go capsule. Oops. Capsule. We're going to go parachute. Going to go heat shield and decoupler. We're going to go with a slightly larger fuel tank this time, and you guys will see why. 5 inches off the surface of the Earth from moon. Ooh, there's a thought. You know what? I'm going to try that. So now I'm going to actually use a 6 wide. Just one of these, and let me see if doing this gives me a good thrust. Oh, that's all right. We can go 8 wide. So we're going to jump up to 8 wide, I guess. Do that and that. Does that give me a good thrust-to-weight ratio? Yes, it does a very good thrust-to-weight ratio, in fact. Okay. 5 inches is an exaggeration. Yeah, I know, but you do have a good point. I'm gonna go ahead and actually try that if I can put this on the moon, which is a big if. So here we go. All right. We will go symmetry on, engines, good. Back to 8 wide. We're just going to stick with 8 wide for now. All right, we'll go another stage, basics, and we'll go these engines. That gives me a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.2. Gives us 1.04. All right, and then we can attach some boosters, and we're going to use some liquid fuel. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to go like that. That gives us a thrust-away ratio of 1.56. That's realistically probably a lot higher than we actually need, but it'll work. It looks... I've built a tiny SLS, haven't I? Alright, I want shrouds for the bees. I kind of want a shroud for the main engines as well, so I'm going to do that. Not that one, this one. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and set up the staging. So these 2 engines fire first, then these 2 engines, then the staging. Ooh, yeah, the booster should run out of fuel first. Then this goes, then these go, then this goes, then this goes, then this goes, then this goes. All right, that should be set. Yeah, that should be set. So let's go ahead and try it. This is literally just a tiny SLS. All right, here we go. Ignition and liftoff. All right, let's go ahead and start the pitch over. Yeah, those fuel tanks don't heat up. That's good. All right, so we're just going to angle to about 2.5 degrees. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of aim for half of what it tells me to. In fact, I'm going to throttle back a little bit to like 80. And then we'll aim for 5 when it tells us to go for 10. Good. And then once it tells us to go to 20, we'll go to 10. And you kind of see what I'm doing there, right? Let's put that, sorry, I forgot to move the camera out of the way. Aim for 10 degrees now. Nice and slow. Here we go. 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we aim for 15. There we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Now we aim for a weird one. We're gonna kind of aim for anywhere between 22 and 23, because obviously 45 is not, you can't split it perfectly, so just anywhere between 22 and 23 is fine. All right. Now we aim for 30. Yeah, I think you've already gotten your point across. Please do not spam my chats. That's an issue that I never actually thought I'd have. It's great having you guys, honestly. I never thought I'd have the issue of having, like, too many people in chat. It's odd. Very odd. Alright, good. So now we can start... Oop, ditch the boosters. Good. Then we can start angling over a little bit. In fact, I think we need to throttle up, because this doesn't have too much... Actually, no, we can throttle back. Yeah, we can throttle back, because there's a lot more power in it, because there's almost no fuel left. So, let's see where our... Oh, our apoapsis is actually nice and safe above the atmosphere, so let's go ahead and start angling sideways, and, yeah, we'll throttle back a bit. There we go. Alright, we've passed the Kármán line, we are now in space! Alright, so here we go. The goal for this one, by the way, is the moon. We are aiming for the moon. That is the goal. And I'm hoping we can get there. We should be able to, I believe. Okay. We choose to go to the moon. Yes, we do. I choose to go to the moon on this day, because it's easy. The moon is somewhere that I know how to get to. All right. Oh, I didn't set those engines to automatically fire. That's interesting. Do you know what? I think my other liquid fuel engines are actually more efficient than these, which kind of sucks. For a slightly different technique of just going out as far as we possibly can and then go for a much more aggressive entry back to the planet. Just try to get as much re-entry heating as possible so that we can explore if that actually gets us... Okay, we're in orbit. We don't need to aim for a high Earth orbit this time, so let's stop there while we have the fuel. And we're going to navigate to the moon. Oh, and we're at a pretty good point for it. We're at a pretty good window. So let's go ahead and spin the spacecraft like so. All right, I'm getting cold. This might end up being the last flight for the night. I don't know how long the stream has been. I apologize if it's been particularly short. It's quite chilly, so... All right, there we go. We're at the transfer window. Let's go ahead and burn. I hope I have the Delta V for this. I don't actually know. These engines are not particularly efficient. Hello, your local fishy. How's it going? Hello. Good to have you. Why can't I just go inside? All my family are asleep. That's why. Let's go ahead and throttle back. All right. That seems good. Actually, that seems very good because we have another stage on top of this. I might be able to land on the moon, you guys. We have another stage. Oh my goodness. What if I grab a blanket? I'm wearing a coat. It's my hands that are cold. I myself am quite warm, but my hands are very, very cold. And I do not have those gloves, unfortunately, so yeah, no such luck. Let's go ahead and time warp up to here, aiming in front of the apoapsis because that gives me time to rotate the spacecraft so that we can get into an orbit. There we go. All right, rotate around. Ooh, big vehicles do not like moving, do they? There we go. My hands have gotten so cold they just kind of lock up and get stiff. Yeah, they're almost at that point right now, actually. No, you're not weird. It's frostbite. I don't know how it sets in for everyone else. Rub my hands together. That's a good idea, actually. So I'm going to put my phone down. I apologize, my voice is going to get a bit quieter. But that's actually a good idea. Oh, yeah. All right. that actually worked quite well, so that's good. Alright. Let's go ahead and time warp to just in front of the apoapsis. And we will try to put ourselves into... You know what? We're going to aim for a low moon orbit. I'll let you guys decide. I believe we have the fuel for it. Should we aim for a landing on the moon? I'm gonna leave that up to you. Yeah, I want to go for a low moon orbit, so let's keep throttling up. Yes, okay. So we're going for a landing. So first I want to get into a low moon orbit, and then we'll try to land somewhere. How about when you rub your hands together and cause yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate the spacecraft so that we can put ourselves into a low orbit. And then we will actually, yeah, so we're going to be landing on the engine bells, which is not great for the engines, but you know what? It's fine. But you know. Right, let's time warp up to the periapsis. And we're going to, or the periloon actually, it's actually the Earth and the Moon, so I can call them the perigee and the apogee and the periloon and the apoloon. We are going to be landing on the moon! Yes! If I'd known we were going to do this, I would have titled the stream that. Perfect clickbait, isn't it? Perfect. Subscription, I legitimately do. I don't ask for them as much as I should according to YouTube, but it feels a lot of my content, so... Oh, we're in low moon orbit. Oh, I guess it's below 30 kilometers, below 25. Should we aim for anywhere in particular, or... I don't think I have the fuel to be picky, do I? Well, just for the hell of aim for something, let's aim for the sea tranquility. So I think if we deorbit, actually, if we deorbit there, I think that should put us right about on the Sea of Tranquility. Yeah, exactly. Perfect title, Anglo-American Productions. By the way, I'm not changing the title. I'll leave it as SFS Live for now. It's actually gotten quite a bit of traction, surprisingly, so yeah. Alright, we'll descend. We already missed. We already missed the... Do you know what? I hate having to kill off horizontal velocity. Let's kill off as much as we can up here. We might be able to kill off almost all of it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we're going to time warp down to here. And then from there I want to be a bit more careful with how I go about things. So, first things first, no horizontal velocity is the goal. So, we'll aim for that. Okay. That's worked pretty well. Let's time warp back. Let's time warp down even more. And that puts us at 6,000. I want to get below 5,000 because below 5,000 it starts giving me actual measurements for things. Oh, do you know what? I need to aim down and throttle up. Here we go. Oh no, I can't see my fuel. I don't think I have... Oh, I don't have as much as I'd hoped. That's okay, though. We're actually... Do you know what? We're doing surprisingly well. Okay. I don't want that much horizontal velocity. Alright, we're out of fuel on that stage. So, let's actually see... Oh, we've got 0.1 meters per second sideways, but that's alright. Throttle up. Land under your gay. I mean, okay. That's not... please don't use that as an insult. But, sure. Here we go. This is a good throttle percentage to be at. No, it doesn't, because we're getting close to the moon. Oh no, we lost... Oh no! Well, we're on the moon. Well, we're on the moon. Damn it. There you go. We're on the moon. Oh man. That could not have gone better if I'd planned it. We're on the moon. Oh no, can I? Oh, I can revert 30 seconds. Let's revert 30 seconds. All right, throttle up. All right. Okay, I'm going to go with this now. Throttle up. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, everyone. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, throttle up. Oh, nope. Too much, too much, too much. That's all right, that's all right. Just let the moon's gravity pull us back down. All right, throttle up, throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Good. Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Good. Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Yes, yes, yes. Hey! There you go, a proper landing. Hey! We're on the moon! That's actually, you know what? I did that without landing legs. I do not have any moon landing equipment unlocked, so this should actually not be possible, but I guess we should get back to Earth now, shouldn't we? I'm going to aim for that trajectory that I was saying, so we're going to go very, very fast. Absolute W, yes. Yes, your local fishy. Absolute W. Right. Okay. Imagine you landed on the rocket with an X-15. That's amazing. For anyone who's unaware, the X-15 is a rocket aeroplane. It could break through the atmosphere, but it couldn't go much farther. It certainly couldn't go orbital. There goes your internet. Ah, that's a shame. I'm surprised that my internet's holding up so well, to be honest. You came back as well? That's actually impressive. Did you have, like, infinite fuel with the X-15 or something? I mean, that thing does not... It's not very capable, so... I'm impressed in several ways, to be honest. Alright. So, what trajectory does this give us? No, you didn't have infinite fuel. That's insane. No, you didn't. Ah, shit. Do you know what? Yeah, let's go backwards back to Earth. Alright, here we go. I apologize for the swearing, by the way. I know. Alright. We'll go for 10.5. Welcome back, you local fishy. I think I already said that. Actually, great, because that is an aggressive trajectory. Yeah, well, we'll go for 10.5. Okay, so let's... I hope that's good enough. I'm going to wait to detach the capsule until we get down to the planet, because that will adjust our trajectory if I do it up here. It might put us out of the atmosphere, and if we do that, then there's no getting back to Earth. So let's go ahead and time warp down to here. Not the actual debris. Let's time warp down to here. Whee! Alright. How fast are we moving? Only 1,300 meters per second. That's really not that fast. Alright. Separate that. I can always go back to Earth. Well, I mean, I can revert back to Earth. Is that... I'm trying to work out the trajectory. I think it's something like that. Zero gravity in space. Well, I mean, yes. If I wait long enough, then yeah, orbital decay will have something to say about it. But... Ooh, okay. Let's see... This is an interesting angle to be entering from, because, like, it's upside down. Oh, here we go. Alright, 2,300 meters per second. I don't think this is going to give us any... You know what? I don't think this is going to actually give us any more heating. It's a shame. Towards the Earth and a bit through it, but I mean, like, once I separate the capsule, this doesn't actually have any engines or any thrusters. I could, I guess, clip some RCS into it, but it doesn't have any fuel either, so... Actually, I don't have RCS either. Oh yeah, that's a point. Can you unlock RCS? I think I go past the clouds parachute. I do not have clouds, so... That's alright. Do you know what? Actually, point up slightly. Point up slightly. That should give us more heat. What was the max temperature there, everyone? I didn't see it. I should have been paying attention. Alright, let's just point down. There we go. At 300 meters, I will drop the parachute. Yes, I'm going to wait that long because I don't want to wait very long. A parachute. No parachute yet because we'd be waiting here for a long time. No. So, 1,000, 900, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, and then drop the parachute there. And that gives it enough time to deploy, and then we fall for a little while longer back to the planet. But anyway, I'm just going to point out, the heat shield is still at 300 degrees Celsius. Shouldn't the grass be burning? Anyway. Alright, let's return. Ooh, look at that. Look at all the money we got. So we got 10 million for entering the sphere of influence of the moon, We got 15 million for capturing into a high moon orbit, 20 million for descending to a low moon orbit, 50 million for landing on the surface, 20 million for landing for low moon orbit again, and then 10 million for escaping the sphere of influence of the moon. We did it! We got to the moon and back with a rocket that had no landing legs, by the way, just an engine. Let's go ahead and recover that. Review the game. I've already left a review, so I'm gonna... Oh. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can unlock. So we can get Moonlander. In fact, I think we can get both. Yep, we can get the Moonlander, and we can get the more efficient engine. Does this unlock anything else? No, that's the entire tech tree. That's kind of a shame. Stream's tweaking. Oh, is it not working? Let's just see what we have unlocked now. So if I go build new rocket, what do we actually have? Oh, there we go. We've got fairing. Okay, so everything's as you go, I guess. Oh, and that unlocks the Redstone Atlas pack. Like I said, I have some paid expansions. That's one of them. In fact, I believe the 6 wide also is, because I'm pretty sure the base game only has 4 wide. I could be wrong there. Just bugging out occasionally. Yeah. I wish I could do something about that. I apologize that happens. I wish there was something I could do. But here we go. We've got the entire tech tree unlocked, so I'm thinking in the next episode, we light out for either Mars or Jupiter. And yeah, base game at 6 wide. All right, yeah. So, but everything above 6 wide is expansion, I'm afraid. So 8 wide, 10 wide, 12 wide. Yeah, you can't get that in the free game. But yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking next stream we light out for either Mars or Jupiter, and then we yeah, I guess we'll just be collecting money from there. We've got the entire tech tree, so I mean, we basically won. But kind of a shame. I kind of wish the game, you shouldn't be able to unlock on Earth and the moon, but that's all right. One of these days I'll stream KSP. That one you do actually have to go to other planets. Did that ask if I like science? Sun afterwards. Sure, yeah, we'll go to sun. If you're asking if I like science, then yes, but I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, Furry. I think that's what you're asking. I'm sorry, your message is blocked by the word thrust. I guess we'll have a little chat. I'm going to start walking back home now, so back into a walking stream, I suppose. Let's just chat, I guess. The stream is unfortunately ending. I see that someone else has joined us. You are asking if I like science. I do. I very much enjoy science. I'm afraid the stream is unfortunately ending. I saw that someone else had joined us. I've done everything that I intended to do in this one. We have the entire tech tree unlocked. I do intend to return to this save file, but we're probably going to start doing like more creative things, building a base on the moon and Mars, going down to the sun, stuff like that. Not scamming, just suggesting. I didn't. I wasn't trying to accuse you of scamming, Furry, but I do like science, yeah. Speaking of science, not an SFS stream no more. It's just live Q&A. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. All right. Yep. So yeah, closing thoughts, and then I'm going to close out the stream. Hello there, Jurassic Geographic. Unfortunately, you are at the end of the Q&A, so... Oh, you plan to do a live Q&A as well? Anglo-American Productions? Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, once the stream's ended, the VOD will stay live, and I'm going to make it public. I don't know why the phone automatically goes to private. I don't know how to change that, but I'll set it to public so that everyone can watch it once it's done. Only said... Oh, okay. Here's the period of awkward silence where I don't know what to say anymore. As a content creator, I need to be better. I need to actually be talking to guys properly. This is something that I should be good at. Whatever. It is what it is. at least... I apologize, I can't make out what that says. Whoops. At least we got rid of the scam. That is true. This is definitely true. Oh, your local fishy. I cannot make out what that says, I'm afraid. It's blocked by the thrust to weight ratio. Give me a minute. Better to... Oh, you're better than me at least. I kind of disagree with that, fishy. I think if you... I think this is something that you can learn, because if you watch some of my older videos, I'm not good at this. Like, I've gotten better over time. I'm still not good at it, but I'm getting better, slowly. Anyway, new people joining, welcome. I'm afraid you've joined us right at the end of the stream. The VOD will be going live in a bit. As soon as I close the stream, actually. So do you know what? I'm getting pretty close to home now, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. So what's the game called again? It is Spaceflight Simulator, or SFS, available on Google Play, Android, Steam, wherever you want to find it. It's not free on Steam, it is on mobile phones. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream now, so if you've enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It means the world to me. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I love you. And yeah, with all that said, I will see you in the next one, and goodbye!